Alright, hey, what is up, guys? It's James007 coming back at you with another video. So today we got something a little different. Not card openings, but it is me. Well, I don't know why I said but, because it's unrelated entirely. But anyway, so I'm just showing off some of the things I've 3D printed. Granted, it's not as impressive as some people out there, but, you know, with my limited time and space, I've been, once in a while we'll do a 3D print. This was the first thing I 3D printed. It was just like it's like a Dremel specific like frog thing that came with the printer. It was like on the SD card, and I was just trying to figure out how to get the thing to print. And it turned out that I printed this by accident one day. It's kind of cool. I mean, you know, it worked. Came out all right, so I just kept it. Thought it was kind of cool. I mean, I do want to mention that this is not by any means all of my 3D prints, nor is it my best 3D prints. It's just, you know, some of the ones I have lying around right close by. The other ones I have given away a lot. I have, I have ruined a lot. It's a big learning curve for me. But, I mean, and even some of the ones I'm showing today are broken or missing bits. I just wanted to show them off anyway. Like this one, for instance, like its face was okay. I was just trying to see if I could like sand it down a little bit to make it look a little nicer, which I didn't. It made it look way worse, but little Gengar's kind of cool. You know, I like it. But, yeah. Then we got this really cool Bulbasaur, which turned out amazing. I don't really paint these because I am a lousy painter. I actually made a Master Chief, like, bust for my brother. A Growlithe for my cousin, and a Master Sword that goes in a pedestal for my best friend slash, I guess, cousin now, since he's married to my cousin. Anyway, he's watching this. I know he is. And I painted those, which they were painful to paint. More because I don't know what I'm doing, and I was doing it by hand, not with a sprayer. So got this really cool Eevee. You know, I like it. You know, it's simple. It's unfortunately its paw broke, but it's not so bad. Let's see. Got Sobble. I was trying to print off like the starters. I actually I glued back on, I think, the hands or the feet, or a hand and a foot. It looks like they're really thin, so it broke when I was trying to take it off the thing. Which I'm surprised this little fin didn't break, because that's super thin. Let's see. Got a Grookey. It's kind of nice. I mean, it's a little messy still, because, you know, I didn't really finish it off. Same with this one. I actually think turned out better, like this model. But, you know, actually I just realized this one doesn't have the little things in its ears. It's kind of interesting. I bet you those broke off. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. This one actually turned out really good, this Score Bunny. I really like this, except, I mean, underneath it kind of got, you know, a little weird. I gotta figure out my settings a little better. But I like how this one turned out a lot. I think something from the foot came off or something. I really like my little Litwick. I was thinking, like, maybe at some point, like, remaking this, because, like, you know, it's got a hole in the bottom, so, like, I was thinking, like, making it bigger, but then, like, adding, or making this, like, what am I trying to say? Like it's supposed to be the flame, like a see-through almost filament, and then, you know, putting like an LED in there and being able to turn it on and off, which I thought would be really cool. Let's see. I want to show one that kind of broke, so like its tail didn't get made as much as it should have. But I mean, this Mewtwo's kind of cool. It's a little small. I usually try and go for small projects, because I don't like to run it overnight. This is one of my favorite projects, even though it kind of got a little messed up. Was a Charizard skull, which, I mean, it's 2 parts, but I think it just looks so badass. I don't know. I mean, if I could reprint this sucker real big, oh, I would have that right on the wall or something. Let's see. And I got a Cortana chip, which it's actually 2 parts. I just haven't put them together, and I just think that's I just like Halo a lot, so for obvious reasons, if you look at my channel, I like Halo a lot. So, you know, there's that. I'm trying to save some of the ones I really like for the end. This Pikachu, actually, I really like. The bottom got messed up because of the supports and stuff. But overall, I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, for, you know, since I am still learning, even though I've had 3D printers for many years, this 3D printer I have is like a Dremel. I don't even know what the hell the name of it is, but it's, you know, it's the first one that really has worked. I think knowing what I know now, I could go back and get the other two to work, but I'd have to go and get them out of like a shed and stuff. And this one was kind of cool. This one actually took a while, and it was a real pain in the ass to get the supports off of, because it is an ocarina from Ocarina of Time. It actually does make sound. I don't know how to play it at all, but it's cool, you know. And it's got like, I don't know, what is it, 13 holes? I guess if you count that one. I don't know, but yeah, I like that. That one's pretty cool. Here's another one of my favorites, which actually turned out pretty good. I did sand this one down, and I think the sanding really helped. I didn't do it on every spot, because obviously on the inside you can see that it's pretty messed up or whatever. But I don't know, the Cubone skull is just so cool. It's another one of those, I swear, it's like Pokemon skull things are just awesome. I'm gonna save that one for last, actually. So I made this kind of model of like the Kanto starters, which, I mean, ultimately it kind of like Charmander's foot broke. They're supposed to be like this is supposed to be like a Pokedex right here. It turned out okay. I mean, like, I think it's cool looking and all, but I think if I was to do this again, I would need to do it a lot bigger. And really, I mean, this took so many hours. It was more hours than I would like to have the thing going at the current time. Later in the future, when I get more space and I can have like a workspace where I can turn these things on and just walk away, I think I'm more likely to do bigger projects, because I actually want to do a full suit of armor from Halo at some point, which, I mean, yeah, you can tell I didn't remove all the supports and stuff, and I don't know. A lot of these things I just keep stored away, because I don't know, I just don't have the space for it right now. This is not the last one, but it's the second to last one I'm going to show. This one I think is really cool. It's a miniature replica of, I think this is Thorn from Destiny, and I don't know, I really like how it turned out. I think it's super cool. If I was to do, again, same thing with that Pokemon one, if I was to do this again, I would do it a lot larger, like, you know, full scale, so that way, you know, it actually felt like, I mean, it sits okay in my hand, but it's obviously a lot smaller than it should be. I think it turned out all right, though. I would love to be able to make something that has like movable parts, and like obviously this model probably doesn't have that. I don't know. I actually have to look. But this one I'm pretty proud of, even though in reality I understand that, you know, a 3D printer, you really just set it and let it go. But I'm still pretty proud of it. I think it's cool. But my favorite one out of all the 3D prints I've done is this Haunter. And it sits on a little stand. I'm trying to get it off there without breaking the stand. I don't know. I don't want to push it too much. You can kind of see the poles that it sits in, though, like right here. But yeah, so, you know, it's got little spaces for its hands, and makes it look like it's kind of floating, and I just really like it. I think if I made the base out of like a see-through kind of filament, which I do have somewhere, I just don't remember where I put it. Oh, they're up there on top of the 3D printer. I'm losing my mind. And then just had this, like, and then colored it purple, you know, did the whole paint job and everything. I think this would look real cool. Maybe had like some sort of lights coming from the base to kind of like illuminate it a little bit. I don't know, but I have a lot of ideas, and eventually I would like to get good enough to sell 3D prints and other goodies. I actually just realized I put away all of my prints, and I like to keep out a couple. But yeah, so that's just today's little video. Felt like doing something a little different, and hope you guys enjoyed. maybe if you guys are interested, I will do some more 3D print content. I will maybe do some actual printing soon. I'm going on my honeymoon soon, so, well, maybe by the time this video comes out, I'll have already gone and come back. Who knows? But yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.